We talked about how, women's out there, thriving in their life. So it was a really amazing
Yes,
session.
yes, yes. That was the
Oh,
reason, I was also thinking to connect with you because we feel good when we, talk about some different kind of topics. We get a lot of exposure. We come to know so many things. Whatever you are doing right now, like posting shorts regarding, giving posting so many good quotes and sayings that I like so much, which you have just posted. I think related to be happy, how to be happy. I like that very much.
yeah, no matter where you are in life,
Yeah.
you need
Yes, yes.
something to just inspire you, and you don't know which lines may inspire, which lines, may hit,
Yes,
trigger
yes,
you.
yes. It was written that people do not realize the importance of single breath they are taking. So that triggered me a lot. Means I kept on
Yeah.
thinking for so long. Yes, unnecessary. We are into so many, we think on so many unnecessary. You are clear, but there is, as soon as, you come online, there is so much of sound of rain. I can't tell you. It was raining, but not that much heavily. As soon as we just joined to each other, it has started. Means I'm able to, but I'm not able to concentrate properly. But let's see if it goes well because
Okay,
the
yeah.
sound is yes very high.
By the way, no problem. I can hear you. You are clearly audible and visible.
Yeah, you can hear, but I'm facing little problem.
Okay. So I will slower my pace a little for you, right?
Yes. Okay. Okay. No.
All right. So first of all, thank you very much for sharing, this afternoon and joining here. I'm super duper, thrilled to be here with you.
Thank you very much. Likewise, even I was also thinking, to connect with you.
All right. And sorry for the yesterday, because of the sound as it was creating problems. So I
Yes,
couldn't
yes,
join at that time, though I felt
yes.
really bad.
Yes, we can't do, you are not at fault. It happens sometimes. Earlier I was having session with someone and I don't know what happened. I turned on the recording, but somehow it was not recorded. So
Oh
sometimes
God,
we think that things are going smooth, but it happens, many
it
times.
happened.
Time is
Yeah,
not in our favor. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, sometimes it happens, right? And I think sometimes
Yes.
time tests us that are we ready for the
Yes.
rejection sometime or not?
Yes, yes. Same way. I was very much delighted last time when I was having session with someone. And, to my surprise, when I was seeing, to post it and I saw it was not anywhere on my laptop. And I got
Okay.
totally stunned for 5 minutes. What happened? Means I was totally hopeful that it is recorded. Sometimes you are taken aback, like what happened? But it
No,
happens.
no. Let me tell you, it happens with me as well. Sometimes, our recordings is saved in folder, automatic, so
Yes.
you can find it still. I mean, there are many videos where I couldn't find it in the download option, but when I go in folders, when I check, there are my recordings, session recordings. So you can find
Yes.
it there.
I searched everywhere actually. At that time, I think due to heavy rain, there was some kind of network connection. That's why I think it happened. And I think just due to that, then I did not, focus too much on that. I thought, let's other time I'll have session with him.
Okay. Yeah, let's see how
Yeah.
session will goes, though it is raining, but anyway. So how is your day turning so far?
Yes, very good. Yes, yes, very good. Like since yesterday, we were trying to connect, to each other, and finally we are connected. So I'm very much delighted and joyful.
Same here. I'm also very thrilled and very excited to talk about the topic which we have decided. And other than that, because your, presence makes the difference. And earlier also we had the session. It was really fabulous. We talked about how, women's out there, thriving in their life. So it was a really amazing
Yes.
session.
Yes, yes. That was the reason, I was also thinking to connect with you because we feel good when we, talk about some different kind of topics. We get a lot of exposure. We come to know so many things through,
Absolutely.
exchanging opinions. Yeah.
So how is life treating you so far? I mean, it's been a week, right? We had the session.
Yes, yes, yes. It's all good. Yes, right now I'm totally focused on my posting shorts. Though, just due to my children exam, I was not focusing too much on conversational videos as their half yearly exams, are around the corner. So right now I'm only focusing shorts only.
Okay.
Because, for a
So,
conversation, you need to focus also some topics and all. I am not able to give time for that.
but I really want to tell you that sometimes just don't plan conversation and have the in this conduct session. You will come to know the different things altogether. I mean, that's those
Mhm.
sessions which I don't plan, that go, I mean, out of my expectation.
Yes, you are right, because same thing happens with me even. Whenever I decide some topic with the person, I get restless. What to talk, how to talk. And when we go without, deciding anything, then conversation goes very smooth. You are right.
Yeah. So,
I
I
agree
mean,
with you.
I do that. And even now, I mean, from this month only, I've decided that I will not be posting daily because it is so draining for me because I have my regular learners and every day recording, posting on the very next day, it gets hard. So I will go on
Yes.
alternate days or as per my time allows, to me. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. But whatever you are doing right now, like posting shorts regarding, giving posting so many good quotes and sayings that I like so much, which you have just posted, I think related to be happy, how to be happy. I like that very much.
Yeah.
I think, yes, whatever you are posting, we are getting so much motivated through that. So I think I am liking those posts very much. Everybody would
Yeah.
like to read those again and again. That's very
Yeah.
good part.
Thank you. Thank you very
Something
much.
different, actually. Yes.
Actually, I think that is those quotes firstly to for my motivation and for my refreshment so that I can continue my journey. And that's
Yes.
why I thought of posting it on platforms. And as I'm also a creator, so why
Yes.
not to have these kind of content as well? So that we need these type of thing. I mean, something different out
Yes.
of just English. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Definitely. And we need motivation on regular basis. I also
Yeah.
feel it sometimes. Everybody you cannot depend on sometimes. You need it on regular basis. I feel it. Many times I go low. I feel not, I won't say depressed, but many times I feel like somebody should tell me or I should read these kind of, many times I search on Google to find something motivated so that I can boost up to, come back again and with so much enthusiasm and posting videos and converse with people because many times you feel low, so I think this is
Absolutely.
very necessary to boost yourself.
Yeah, no matter where you are in life,
Yeah.
you need
Yes, yes, yes.
something to just inspire you, and you don't know which lines may inspire, which lines, may hit, trigger
Yes, yes,
you.
yes.
So this is
Yes, yes,
something.
yes.
So
Yes,
yeah,
day before yesterday, I was reading something and there was written that people do not realize the importance of single breath they are taking. So that triggered me a lot. Means I kept on
yeah,
thinking for so long. Yes, unnecessary. We are into so many, we think on so many unnecessary issues which are not required. So I
yeah,
think that changed me a lot. Day before yesterday, I'm trying to be so much positive and I'm not trying. It is happening automatically. So I think we require
absolutely.
these things at regular intervals to inspire ourselves. You're right.
Yeah, and we just have to do the best we can, and rest thing will
Yes.
automatically fall in place, right? Why to bother ourselves too much in the process, in
Yes.
whichever field we are
Yes.
working?
Because everybody has ups and downs. Nobody is, happy and nobody is full of sorrows. Everybody has ups and downs. So we need to deal. Why become negative every time or thinking on going on negative zones? We are just pushing back ourselves. We are doing nothing.
Absolutely. So I think for
Yes.
me, happiness is a choice. I mean, it depends on you.
Yes.
Do you believe in
Yes.
this
Yes.
statement?
Totally. I agree with this. As time passes by, I also have started believing in this.
Okay.
I have gained maturity with time, I think. Earlier, I was very childish, when I was at your age. Yeah, I never gained that much of maturity like you. I was very much childlike. Like used to get angry on small issues, used to sit with one if somebody told me anything. I was just like that. But time, made me changed a lot. And I'm very happy, the kind of change, which I'm finding in myself. I'm very happy.
Okay, great that you're enjoying and you
Yes.
have changed a lot.
Yes.
And it happens, right? As we grow and as aging happens, we actually learn a
Yes.
lot of things, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And as you are saying that you're so much consistent, on posting YouTube. So you're so committed, I guess, right, for your YouTube channel?
Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, I am committed. I feel like commitment is something without commitment, you keep on fluctuating in your life.
Okay.
Like from jumping one path to another. If you are committed, like from commitment is one level higher of promise. If you promise to someone, you might step back. But if you are committed regarding anything, whether to your goals or let's say regarding your physical activity or anything, it's not about your, related to your career, related to anything. If you are committed, that means you cannot go back. You have to
Absolutely.
fulfill it. How many hurdles you come across, you will move according to it. You will not be scared of any hindrance, any barrier. You will achieve it somehow. So I feel committed to any kind of goal is very necessary to achieve anything. I think first we need to be committed that. I think
Yeah.
commitment towards some other person comes later on. Before that, we should commit it to ourselves regarding anything which we want to fulfill in our life.
Okay, really, I mean,
Huh.
incredible. And this is
Yeah.
something I also struggle many a times, commitments. Though I plan too much, I have, the all plans that, okay, these are some of the things I will be doing. But until or unless I'm committed about that thing, I'm very sure that I will live in the mid. So it's better to commit and just be stick with that thing for a long time, and things will definitely change, right?
Yes, yes, definitely. I think, if we want to achieve something, instead of, making a very hard goal, many people, step back just because, they try to jump on a very long way. Instead of, committed yourself something very hard, if you just try to separate it in smaller parts to achieve that, I think that would be more easier for you. Else, what happens? We just get vacillated from our goal. It is very difficult. We won't be able to
Yeah,
do. Like if someone wants to, someone has so much of weight and they want to lose the weight. Let's say if they want to lose weight 20 kilos in a month, at a point of time, they will give up. We can't do.
absolutely.
Instead of, achieving their aim in 1 month, they can separate it at smaller intervals. Like in 1 month, I have to lose 7 to 8 kgs, or not 7 to 8 kgs, let's say 4 to 5 kgs is enough. So I think that will be easier. We can easily we can at least reach towards our goal by making it into smaller parts. And after achieving smaller goals, we must pat ourselves. We must motivate ourselves. That is very necessary. Else,
Yeah,
somewhere we will see, yes, definitely we will see somewhere whether it will happen or not, whether we'll reach towards our goal or not. So appreciation is very necessary. We should not expect it from others every time. You can, appreciate yourself also, boost yourself also by achieving smaller goals.
yeah. That is something, really important. So far, I mean, every time you cannot seek for validation that that person will motivate you. Even your family, you cannot expect from them also all the time that they will support you, they will
Yes.
push you, that go. But you should be your own supporter. And
Yes.
I mean, as time is going, seriously, I mean, I'm working on myself only. I'm not thinking for the people that out there that who is thinking about me or who is just, like appreciating me. No, it's okay that I have very few people and who are genuine people, and I have to be with me all the time. That is for sure.
Yes, yes, you're very much right. Because many times I have seen people, they start feeling very low if they do not get appreciation. So I think that takes us something, back. I think we should
Mhm.
not depend on others. Rather, we should be independent enough. If we are in a lower position, we can boost ourselves and, come out of that situation or problem, whatever we have. Like, I just want to share an incident. I am very much fond of tea. Like, I was prone to tea at a point of time. So it
Okay.
was a difficult task for me to quit tea. It might not be very much, I was addicted to tea, you can say this. So every time I would make tea for my family members, I had to take little out of it. So
Mm-hmm.
that had become my routine. And if you take excessive tea, what happens? You don't feel hunger at all. So same
Yeah.
thing was happening with me. Yeah, it started upsetting my stomach. My stomach started to get upset just due to this. So I pledged it 2, 3 times, but every time I would make tea for my family members, I would have it,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of my pledge and all. So one day I was sitting and I was thinking, why am I doing this? Is tea that much important in my life that I am unable to quit it? Is it that much means I'm totally under the control of my senses that I cannot quit it? So one day I just, I took a commitment that I have to quit it. The day I took commitment, and I took commitment for a week, that how much aroma I'll get it, I'll have to quit. How many times I'll make it, I have to quit. So I just took a commitment from myself that I'll quit it for a week, and I achieved that level. I got very
Wow.
much happy that yes, I finally can achieve my this might be something very, small thing for people who are not addicted to tea, but can
Mm-hmm.
be a bigger thing for people who are just waking up by having, a little tea or in the evening as tea. So I think, from there, I think if I can quit tea, definitely I can achieve something very better. So I think our smallest thing can, make yourself motivated and inspired a lot, that you aspire to do something very big. And that gives you so much of positivity. So I just take these smaller things as an inspiration for myself.
Yeah. Absolutely. It
Yes.
is, I mean, as you have the example, like, okay, you have just leave the tea for a week. Even,
Yes.
like, it's been almost like from 11th of August, I'm not having sugar. I just cut down sugar uh,
Okay.
completely. And I am like 3, 4 days I was facing a lot of problem, headache, and I was not able to do my task. But now, I mean, even if someone would offer me, I will not, eat. That's how my condition is now. And I'm really enjoying it. Though my mother, she believes that I'm not having food properly because sugar is, I mean, very much into our food and all and sweets as well. So she said that you should eat, but I said now I have completely reduced it. I mean, not reduce actually, completely cut down. So I will not have that. I mean, occasionally on birthdays, maybe or sometime I can, but other than that, I will just cut. There is no cheat day for me. And I'm really happy because, small commitments. And I'm dedicated to posting every day, at least a short or something, that will add value to people's life. And when I see my channel, I should also feel motivated that yeah, I have done something. Okay. So that's how I mean I'm trying this, and these are some of the commitments I have made for myself. And yeah, you will improve your confidence level and you can motivate people as well.
Yes. I also decided once to cut down sugar because as I got my test done, so there was a sugar on boundary. We can
Okay.
say, that sugar is on at the level, means you can right now control it, else it will raise, the bar can be increased. So I also try to do this, but as I cut it down properly, I started feeling, means it is said that you should not cut down, you must reduce the sugar, but you should not cut down totally. I feel it have adverse effect. You should have it in limited amount at least. So I was facing, little problems. So then I started taking little sugar. So
Okay.
then I started feeling better. Yeah. Because one or two, there was a not doctor, I won't say doctor, there was a compounder. So he has a good relation with us. So he was saying that like people are so much, they have this problem of sugar. So instead of cutting down properly, they should, take it in limited amounts. That is also necessary for a body. And I ask the same thing also, that you can find sugar in chapati that we eat on regular basis, in rice, everywhere. He said
Yeah.
that's a different thing, but you should have it, in terms of sweet. You should have it little. So then
Okay.
I had started this and I felt little relief because immediately if you cut it down on something, it will have little, you can say adverse effect on your body.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, gradually you have to
Yes.
cut down. And
Yes.
though right now I'm not having sugar, just completely cut down. But yeah, I eat fruits and what all other things, be it fruits or some things, food which has sugar in it. So I'm trying. But so far, I don't feel the need of having the sugar. But yeah, in future, let's see. Okay. So
Yes.
when it comes to the goal wise, I mean, habits wise, we talked about commitment. What about relationship wise? I mean, it can be with our family, our loved ones. So how important it is to commit in the relationship about small, small things, how you describe this.
Regarding commitment, yes, commitment is something, you are asking me about family members, forget about family members. If I, commit to my friend or my neighbor, that becomes my necessity to fulfill it. Even if I'm not in a position to fulfill it, but if I have committed, if I have promised, then I'll fulfill it at any cost. Commitment is something, I'm a person of words. If I have said something, then I'll fulfill it. Whether I have told it unconsciously or what. But what happens? The other person start believing on you. And I think trust is the biggest thing. I think
Yeah.
what happens in couple, trust, take both of them together. Trust is the only thing. So if you have trust on each other and if you are committed to each other, I don't think any kind of problem will occur in future. Like what is happening these days, couples are
Hmm.
getting separated or at a very small interval, like 6 months or 1 year. I think trust is the building relationship of, I think this is somewhere lack in couple relationship. I think
Yeah.
this is necessary to be there. I think trust is the first thing. And after that, yes, commitment definitely is there, to make the relationship better in future.
Absolutely. Yeah. And when trust is even, if there is a minute error, as you just said, in a short span of time, they just separate, or it is happening nowadays. Even, people who are like after 5 years of marriage, after 6 years, they are separated. I mean, how it is possible? But still, they are taking this, step,
Yes,
and of course, it's their personal choice, but seriously, it should not happen. And it is completely,
yes,
redirecting people in that insecurity zone completely. Like no one is trustable. Then we become, like that. We have this mindset that why we should trust, isn't it?
yes, yes, yes. Like, I don't know about other people, but I'm that kind of person. Like, if there are two, three, animals whom I feed daily, I have got attached so much with them that I cannot, until I see them, my day does not start. So,
Okay.
how can a person get separated from other after living so many years? I think there is definitely something wrong, which we need to figure out. So first of all, if anything happens, they should sit down and, instead of, taking decisions randomly, they should sit and, try to solve their problems. If there is any kind of problem, solution is there. If there is if there is log, definitely key has been made. It is not possible.
Absolutely.
So definitely, I think everything can work out. It depends on you. So I think, we are somewhere lacking. We must, that was the reason I was telling you in last session that people are becoming so much aggressive. They just take decisions out of anger and later on, maybe they realized it. But by the time I think, it's too much late or what, they might be regretting, but it's too late. So I think before it gets too late, we must resolve it.
Yeah,
I think,
absolutely.
yeah,
But
it's better for the
it doesn't
future.
happen in that way most of the
Yeah,
cases.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Everybody, I think, has their own kind of thinking opinion.
Okay.
Yes,
So do
because
you
no,
forget for yeah, please, please.
nobody actually thinks so much. Nobody thinks about the future. Everybody likes to live in present. But if people will think about the future also along with living in present, definitely solutions will come up.
Yeah,
Everybody, wants to live in a comfort zone. What is going on right now? I think we should consider little about our future also.
exactly. So, do you forgive people easily, like if they had any mess up with you? So, how long does it take for you to forgive them?
Yes, actually, yeah, with time I have, learned to forgive people. Earlier, I was not like this. I used to keep those things inside me and would take it along. I used to prolong it. I will never talk to that person. He has done this and that to me. But now, with time, I think I have gained a lot of maturity. So I have started forgiving people because this is not our motive. We are on a journey, to do something in life, to give something, to give love to people. This is not our journey. This is not for what we have taken birth. We have taken birth to do something good, to take love,
Yeah,
to give, to shower something good thing. So I'm just, away from all these things. These are not under my books. If somebody do something bad, it takes time. It might take 1 or 2 days, but after that, I just forget those things easily. Because once you are indulging those things, he does that and this, then you cannot come out of that zone. You keep on thinking and you again become in a negative zone. Ultimately, you are troubling yourself. So
absolutely.
I think, yes, yes,
And there is a one thing, only the closest people can hurt you, not the outsiders, right?
yes,
Of course.
yes,
So you have to
yes,
deal with that, and sometimes it's really hard. Even in friendship as
yes,
well, like I've faced a lot of
yes.
time. It gets hard for me. I mean, earlier it used to be very hard for me to forgive. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I used to
Mm-hmm.
just take this in my heart, or okay, I'll just used to repeat like many a times that okay, she did this, he did this, like that. But now I think why to carry a burden like this? Either to just wrap up the fight or just to, I think sometimes we have to stay away from those type of people if they are not, aligned with your purpose.
Yes, yes. Yeah, you reminded me of my friend as well. She was my teaching day friend. When we used to work in a school, she was my friend since then. Something happened and we broke up this way. You feel at a point of time, but then you move on with the time.
Yeah,
But definitely you
absolutely.
feel. Yes. Now, whenever I see her picture on Insta and Facebook, I always bless her. Like whatever, misunderstanding took place because I know her very well. She is a very good human being. But, I always bless her, whatever she is doing, wherever is she is always blessed with happiness. So I think I sometimes, I praise myself because I have become a very good person now with time. So
Yeah,
yes, I feel very
great.
good sometimes about myself.
It is for, first of all, if you forgive people, you will feel lighter. I mean, you don't have any
Yes.
pressure in mind to carry a burden, something like that. And I mean, uh, sometime, like you don't know what will be the last buy, because nowadays things are just,
Yes.
like happening spontaneously. I mean, you don't know what will happen next. So it's better to just, sort out the grudges, fights, and just,
Yes.
either, I mean, if the person is not aligning your purpose, just stay away, bless them. That's what you are doing it, right?
Mhm.
But other than that, sort
Yes.
out fights as early as possible. That's what I believe for your peace and for the peace of people out there.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, definitely. And friends are something, with whom you are attached too much. It is not
yeah,
easy to forget friends when it comes to friends. So I think we must move on with time. And if we want to move in our journey in a good way, I think we must stay away from all these kind of, things which affects our life and our thinking. Because I feel if our
absolutely.
thinking is positive, if we are positive, nothing is impossible for us. We can, pass any kind of hurdle or barrier. I feel so. Because with time, I have become so much positive and I'm finding so much change in myself.
Yeah.
There was a time I used to get headache by thinking a lot, but with time, I feel so relaxed. What I was doing in my previous time, I just wasted it. So I think now I'm living my life to the fullest.
Okay, great. And what made
Yeah.
you, become like that? I really want to know.
Actually, there are still some kind of, I feel like I need to, I feel like there are some kind of more things which I have to work on. That's why I have started doing meditation. I want to become the most pure soul, the most, better means, I just want to have all kind of good uh, feelings in me. Like, even
Okay.
if somebody does bad to me, I should not think, definitely you can reward them just to give a lesson, but you should not keep it for whole of your life. That's why I have started doing meditation also. I think meditation plays a great role in your life if you want to change your life. Though, I have started this for the last 15 to 20 days, though I am not concentrating at all. So many thoughts which I have in my mind in 2 3 days, they are all coming up in 10 minutes. So
Okay.
sometimes I feel, yes, because you are so much distracted. But whenever you will slowly, gradually be into the meditation, I think you will overpower all kind of feelings and will be settled. Like,
Okay.
something, if something happens, we get easily distracted. What is all this? Just because, we are under the control of our senses totally. So
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm trying to work on it. Whatever problem that's why, I see the positive things in me also. But before that, I always see some things which I need to improve. My
Okay.
family members sometimes say, you always say I have this and that. I tell them, I just try to find out faults in me so that I can work on them and can come out as a better person. That's what I have been doing these days.
Okay. Okay. So nice.
Yes.
And I mean, when you take charge of your life, automatically that will show, I mean, your confidence in your eyes. I can see the transformation, what is happening. So it is something that you're building for yourself. And definitely for a calm or for a peaceful life, you are just building a platform and you will definitely
Yes.
nail it.
Yes, yes, definitely. And if you have your children also, definitely you give that kind of role model. You cannot become that kind of role model for them because every time they are looking up to you. Every time, whatever you are doing, how you are behaving. So at least, if this thing has not clicked to you, but if you have your children, you should definitely work on it because whatever they will see, they will become like that. How much you tell them, they will take it as a preaching. Whatever you do, they will always follow you. So now
Absolutely.
I do not do, before doing anything wrong, I just look at them that they are looking at me, so I just correct myself. So that is very necessary also for our future generation even.
Mother
Yeah.
becomes fighter, right? Once, I mean, mother is fighter always. That when they have
Yes, yes.
children, automatically, because I've seen, actually my friends are also, some of my friends, they got married
Mm.
early age, I can say. And now they have kids as well, some of my friends. So the thing which I've noticed that they used to be very, shy, innocent girl, and now they're like a fighter, woman. So I've
Yes,
seen,
yes,
and this is something
yes.
really, encourage us like, wow, what an energy. And because
Mm.
of kids, they become like this. And they're
Mm.
working, they are thriving in their life, they're trying their level best to improve. And that's what I can also see in your eyes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think with kids also you become little more responsible. I think this
Yeah,
comes automatically. Yes, then definitely for me, I always try to prove myself in front of my children that, if they do something wrong or they become weak, definitely I'm also there. Many times they just tell Mama, you were doing, we just do the same thing. What you do when you confront a situation. They told me this many times. Like there is a friend in my daughter's class, and she used to, for 3 4 days, she was teasing her. So she
okay.
was getting, irritated. So one day I just tell her, instead of getting irritated, why don't you avoid her? Every time she was reacting. So she was
Mhm.
getting, that friend was getting the motivation to tease more, to tease her more and more. So I simply
Absolutely.
told her, just try to avoid. No, why are you just giving her so much attention? And from other day, she started just avoiding her. That was enough, to stop her. And after that, she did not teach her. She did not tease her. So I
Okay.
just tell her, from these small things, you must learn how to, grow in life, or don't keep small things and just start reacting over it. So I think we should be the role model, and we should always handle children. We should always be there for our children, because I feel like children are a future of, of India. And I think we should, even though we are working, but we should give ample of time to children. Like they should be free from anxiety. Like children are so much of anxious these days, get worried on small issues. I think we should be there as a support, so that they can in future they can deal any kind of problem with so much of ease. So I think it depends
Absolutely.
on us as a parent. Yes.
Um, Definitely, I agree with you. And here I want to share one story. It's not a story, it's like real thing. One of my friends, actually, she has been working for last 3 years. She is elder than me. So she has her little daughter now, and she's almost 7 to 8 months. Okay, I think, yeah. So now she is that much into work. Because of her work, her daughter, I mean, don't get enough time for her mother, and though she, you know doesn't recognize her properly, she always like to be with her grandmother, not with her mother, because of the timing concession.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes. I
I mean,
think yes.
spending time with your kids and giving, if they
Mm.
are here, you should give, your best, and to motivate them, to inspire them, to be as a supporter. And sometimes, scolding them is also really important, because all the time you
Yes.
cannot
Yes.
be very lovingly, or you can not
Yes.
just
Yes.
pampered all the time.
Yes, yes. Definitely. Between both of them, I think they should have the fear, at least one of them, either for mother or for father. So definitely here they have the fear of their father. So I think
Okay,
that is enough for me. That is very necessary. You are right. They must have some kind of fear. Yes, we must deal children with patience, but little kind of fear is very much necessary. That keeps
absolutely.
them away, Yes, especially at the growing age. It is very much necessary. They should have some kind of fear.
Exactly. And it is something, like we have to maintain all aspect of life, be it in commitment wise, or especially for any aspect of life, be it career, academics, as we just discussed, relationship wise, as a mother. And as a mother, I think women wear a lot of heads on their, head. So they have to be very careful when it comes to this. And as you are serving as a mother, so yeah. And lastly, I want to say, because that session will disconnect at any point of time. The session was like very smooth. I didn't even think of
Yes,
it's like
yes,
40 minutes. But yeah, it
yes,
was really nice session, and I had a great time talking with you. I've learned a lot of things
yes,
from you, and whenever I
yes,
connect, I feel
likewise.
so energetic. So thank you very much
Yes,
for your insights.
likewise, likewise. I was also looking at the time. I did not feel that we have reached to that time. So it was
Yeah.
amazing every time, I talk with you.
Okay. So thank you very much, and have a good day.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.